podcast. The podcast where Amanda Dwyer ignores me and I talk into thin air.
That's not fair.
No, it isn't. But she did just ignore me before.
I wasn't ignoring. I was already reading something when you started telling me about this. And so I was trying to do both at once and I didn't do very well. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's alright. I'm used to it.
Susan made me a coffee.
Is it up to you?
It's really nice.
Is it?
Aye. It says, kindly fuck off, thank you.
I know, whenever the mug, for the listeners, the mug says kindly fuck off. My ma got it at like a wee fair at the chapel. Somebody was selling it at the stall.
At the chapel?
Aye.
It's not very chapel.
I know.
Chapel Roan. It's like Chapel Roan.
What's that?
She's a singer.
Don't know. Never heard her.
Oh my gosh, she's so good. I'm obsessed.
Oh, I don't know who it is. Chapel Roan.
I think she might knock Taylor off my top 10 this week on my Spotify. I know.
I thought you meant off the top spot.
All right, no. Just on my Spotify and probably a few others. She's really good. She's such a good voice.
All right. I don't think I'd like her just based on our differing
just
music
based
taste.
on me.
Based on the fact that
But you like her.
I like better music than you.
No. How it's better?
Yours is
Don't say Beyonce.
lame.
No. Fuck up.
No. I don't know what your entire musical taste is like.
I like a wee bit of everything.
So do I.
Do you know what I love and I don't listen to enough? Motown.
Nah, see, I could take a leave Motown.
I love a good Motown song.
No, it just reminds me of like shite parties and fucking Masonic halls and they used to always play a bit of Motown at them.
I love Motown.
Like,
is that your fit?
Aye.
Okay.
What else would it be? Amanda's trying to play footsie with me under the table.
Anyway. Hiya.
Hi.
Aye. So what's happening?
Well, you were in Blackpool.
I was, aye.
She abandoned us for the Material Girl show.
Yeah, sorry to spend time with my Wayne.
Yes. Say that in your own time.
So selfish. I never, but it was, to be fair, it was my mum that booked that date. I wouldn't have went that date.
No, it's fine.
So right. Whatever. She's a bit chicken on. But it was really fun, actually.
Was it?
Aye, it was just nice to spend days with the Wayne just doing fun stuff, like purely there to do fun stuff. Do you know what I mean? So it was nice.
What did you do?
We went to the Pleasure Beach, and
I've never been to Blackpool.
Right. Okay. So
I know what the Pleasure Beach is, but like I'm just saying, everybody's always pure. What?
I know.
I've just never been.
To be fair, like
it's had its day, innit?
I think it has. When I was younger, we used to go. It was so quiet. Which was nice because last time we went a couple of years ago, we went in August, it was boiling hot. Mm-hmm. It was like 30 degrees. It was so busy. Like the pavements were just crawling with people. Whereas when I was there, it was dead.
Was that not a bit depressing?
No, I think it's just because the English schools aren't off yet. So there was only Scottish people. Like the only people that were there were like Scottish people. So it was perfect. It was perfect.
So I feel like this is an anti-English.
No, but I just mean that wasn't pure hunters at English families. Like
again.
No,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm it was good that it was basically Scottish people.
Did you go on a roller coaster?
I went on a few roller coasters. I love a roller coaster. Ethan went on quite a big roller coaster as well. He was quite brave and he pure loved it. I did want to go on. They had a ride shut the last time we were there called the Valhalla. It's a water ride. It's like a Viking themed water ride, and it's indoors. Like it was really cool. And they reopened it. They were doing stuff to it, and they reopened it. But I was too scared to go on it myself.
Aye, I know it's
because it was scary before. I feel like it's only going to be scarier now.
I don't think I would be scared to go on it myself, but it would just be like
no scared, but just like
a bit
weirdo. Aye, like you can't nobody to like scream with when you're scared. Like I'd need to sit there like a weirdo.
Or you could bond with a stranger on the way up.
No, but maybe actually if it was all Scottish people, I'd be like, here I'm on this myself.
Is that what you would say?
Here. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm sitting here myself, and I'm embarrassed about it. Like it's embarrassing or something. I don't know.
Aye.
I just didn't do it, and I kind of regret not doing it because I really wanted to see what it was like. But next time I will.
Aye.
I'll take you down for the day. Do you like a roller coaster?
Aye, I do. Aye, I've been to Florida and that. Been to Alton Towers. Been to loads of theme parks. But I've not been on one recently.
We should go down for the day.
I remember like when I went to Alton Towers. What was the ride of the day?
The Nemesis.
There was a Nemesis, but that was quite an old one.
Air. It's the one where you like
Air,
lie, like
right.
you're lying down.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Oblivion.
Oblivion.
I don't think you can really beat that for like
The buzz.
scariness.
The buzz, man.
Aye. Oblivion is like.
Oh no, I think
Scary.
you can. I think
Like
it's
that
that
feeling.
scary. That feeling of going straight down.
Aye, I think that's the only thing that's scary about a roller coaster because everything else is just whee. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. I know what you mean, aye. The big one though in the Pleasure Beach is like 200 feet tall and it's got quite a big steep hill like that.
Aye, but the
It's
Oblivion's
huge.
like a vertical drop in
Aye,
it.
well there's one in Flamingo I've been on that actually goes in like that.
Aye.
Like it's the steepest. And that was good. It's got mumbo jumbo.
See, that's the bit I find like the scariest and the rest of
The
it's just
tappy
like
it when you're waiting to go down, you're just like, oh no.
Aye. Like, why am I doing this?
Aye.
Do you ever go on... I like a water park. I think I prefer a water park to a theme park.
I like a water park, aye.
Aye.
Although the only time I've really been to a proper water park was in Tenerife and I pure broke my
Is it
arse.
Siam Park?
I can't remember.
I think that's like the
That's
best
the water
one.
park?
But I think there's a shite one and a good one and a rubbish one.
I think
Siam
the
Park's a
park
good one.
was good, like, but I went on this big thing that's like,
A big basin thing.
you go like that, so
Aye.
somebody sits at the front, somebody sits at the back,
Aye.
and you like skate. It's just like a big skate slope kind of thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Aye.
And I pure broke my arse.
You actually broke your ass.
I think so. I couldn't walk. I honestly couldn't walk. That was the first thing I went on, and then I couldn't move for the rest of the day. I was on a sunbed, like greeting.
I think you might have
I
bruised your
don't
tailbone.
Aye,
I've done
but
that before.
it was so sore. I actually couldn't get out. See, when it was came to like get out the thing, I was like,
It's
I can't get out. Like it was so. All I could do was float around the wee lazy river thing. Everybody was going on shoots and all that, and I was my arse was too sore.
So you just floated round the lazy river.
Aye,
That
with my
sounds,
sore arse.
sounds like you get burnt. I wouldn't be able to do that because
It was quite cloudy that day.
that's
So I was
the
all
worst
like,
when it's
I know,
cloudy.
but it was fine. It was actually fine.
That's when you get burnt when it's cloudy. I mean, it's like conscious to say that to you.
I know.
And it's true though.
Is it though?
Aye, because you think you're safe.
Aye, but I would have sun cream on anyway, even if it was
You've not
cloudy.
get the pure, well, but you probably wouldn't reapply because you'd be like, it's cloudy, it's fine.
I don't really reapply anyway.
I reapply.
No much.
I do.
Maybe
Especially at a water park.
at a water park, aye.
Aye. It's a pain in the arse, all that.
It's the feeling of it, the pure grease in it.
I know, and just like having to put it on and that. I like a wee dry spray. First of all, I'm sitting here going, well, at work.
Aye.
Well, at work.
Look, we're just going to will it to work. We're manifesting.
For regular listeners, you'll know that for the past month, like every single week, there has been issues with all the technical stuff.
Problemo.
And if it goes wrong this week, I'm selling all my equipment. So if anybody's looking for a podcast studio, holler at me.
Here's one.
And I don't know what will happen after that.
We're going to just
Record in a studio.
listen. It's going to work. You can't live life like that.
Oh, can I know?
No,
It's just so.
your face literally says, "What is the point in being here?"
I will. Kind of. That is the vibe. Yeah.
But tell me about the show. I missed the show.
Oh, aye, you missed the show. So I was hosting. We had Zara Gladman opening as herself. She was just like, because you know she does the character Aileen.
Aileen.
Aileen. Does Aileen get a second name, that character?
No.
No.
Probably, but I can't think it.
So she usually does West End Mum, Aileen. And she was just doing her songs and stuff, so that was nice. And then she was really funny. Lauren Martin, just a wee new lassie. Sarah Jane Judge, she's been gone for a while, but she's just like doing it as a
Just like a hobby, innit?
And then Josie Long. So basically I've just told you the lineup, no anything that happened, but I don't know what you want me. It was funny, like I'm not going to do people's material here. It was funny. Did anything eventful happen?
What about the crowd? Was there any freaks in?
No, there wasn't any freaks in.
Any freaks?
No, it was quite like a Radio 4 audience this week.
Radio 4 audience.
I think maybe because Josie was on. They were like, because I was like hosting, so I was talking to the front row, and 2 of them were journalists. One of them was like an environmental person. I don't even, was he a journalist as well? It was all kind of people like that, which was nice. They were all sound, but it was a good show. Keep on waiting for the bad show to happen.
I heard it was a good show. Aye.
Who told you?
Shauna was there.
I spoke to Shauna. I spoke to Shauna. She was
said,
at the front.
It was really fun.
Aye, but I didn't realise it was her until I'd started like speaking to all of them. Then I was like, you know, you can't really see for the stage.
Aye, then you're like, hold on a minute.
Aye, then I'm like, I know you. Aye, so her ma was up.
Her ma was up visiting her.
Her ma was up visiting for Galway. Is it Galway or Galway? Galway. Just had a wee bit of bants with her because there's like a tax break for artists in Galway.
Oh, is there?
Aye, so you can go there and you don't have to pay hardly any tax.
Oh.
So I was like, I could just move there with
move
you.
in with you.
Just tax dodge.
Did she say aye?
Aye, so...
Oh well.
Tell her I'll be in touch.
Aye,
Tell
then.
Sean I'll get her detail. Did you want to just like...
Do it on stage.
Do it like instantly. Give her a wee bit of time to get used to the idea.
Aye, get your room set up and that.
Aye.
Oh, headline Red Draw for the first time.
Aye, so you did, aye.
That was good. Enjoyed it. It's good.
So nothing really bad happened.
I was shitting myself. Chris was hosting and he pure kept me calm because I was pure in the back like, oh no.
Oh, Chris, who edits our podcast.
Her podcast.
I know, I can't talk.
He just distracted me by talking to me about Taylor Swift.
Oh, was he?
Aye.
That's a good tactic.
I know. It worked. And then I went on stage, had a pure good time. And then it was pure cute because like the guys that were in the back were pure, yeah, like pure cheered me when I came off.
Oh, that's good.
They were like, was that your first time doing it? And I was pure, aye. And they were pure, yay. And I was pure, yay, bye.
I've got 2 previews this week from a non-existent show.
Where are they? In England?
Yeah, Leeds and London.
Oh.
So
Are they one after another?
aye, Thursday and Friday. Just in case you don't know how it all works, before you go to the Fringe, you do work in progresses, and that I'll send to England. No Leeds and London, but like that was just 2 of the better ones that get booked. But then I decided, after my agent booked me all these previews, I told her I wasn't doing a show because I didn't want to do a show, but I've still got some of the previews that I couldn't get out of.
Aye.
So I need to go to Leeds. I've still not booked travel or accommodation.
You know how to drive now?
I don't know because I would need to drive to Leeds and then drive to London, then drive back for London, and
Why?
I just don't want to drive back for London. It's too long.
Yeah.
How long is it to London?
It's like 8 hours.
Like,
That's too long.
I think I'd rather sit on a train if there's any left.
Aye. I've got a preview this Saturday.
Oh, have you? Whereabouts?
Van Winkle West. I've sold 2 tickets. Or at least I had last time I spoke to Ross.
Have you been promoting it?
No, that's the thing. I've not been. I just totally... It's just pure crept up. Like, it's just pure... Hit me. I'm like, that's 5 days away. What the hell?
Amanda, we need a manager to... like, we're not very good at promotion and stuff.
Terrible. So I went on Instagram Instagram stories last night, basically just begging people to come.
Good. And that's when 2 people bought a ticket?
No. 2 people had sold. I can't see the ticket sales. It's Ross Leslie who has booked it, so he can see them.
Right.
But he's busy the now, so I'll do you know what? I'm just going to turn up in the day and fucking whatever. So. If there's 2 people there, there's 2 people there. If there's 8 people there, brilliant.
I think that's fine because that's what the Fringe is going to be like someday.
Exactly,
so
aye. Exactly.
It's good practice for that.
It's meant a preview for me, no them. It's meant a preview for me to see how terrible I'm going to find it all.
I'm trying to think. I think the least audience I've ever did is 4. think.
See, I'd be really happy with that.
That sounds like a fair
4 on a solo show at the Fringe. I'd be like, yes, thanks for coming.
Where have we gone wrong? Does anybody listen to us that can advise us how to, because I think the Bayfays are quite good, but we've just terrible promotion,
We're not really
organisational.
putting ourselves out there. Some people are really good at putting themselves out there.
No, there seems to be like...
I just don't want to be out there, is the thing.
No, I know I'm kind of like on the fence. I know it's really...
I want my shows to sell out, but I don't want MD to know who I am.
That's the way.
Why can I not have that? Come on.
That's... Well,
just let
do you know
me
who's
have
got that? Blind Boy...
Blind Boy podcast.
Well, that's not his name. Blind Boy. He's got a bag. He fucking cracked it for the get go. He realised for the get go, I wanted to. Like, they did musical comedy to start with. The Rubber Bandits. Do you remember them?
No, actually, I didn't know he did musical comedy.
Aye, so it was him and his pal. They both had this like parody, like comedy, novelty music kind of.
Right.
I think he wouldn't like to be called novelty. He said that in his podcast before.
Right.
Alright, he doesn't like how comedy music is like no taking seriously, weirdly. Like how anyway, whatever. So he had this like
anyway, whatever. Who cares what he wants?
I actually fancy him. He's got a bag out his head, so I'm always like, why do I fancy him?
It's his voice.
He's got a bag out his head.
It's his voice.
But he's not even got like a pure sexy voice. He's got actually quite like
quite a funny wee Irish voice.
Funny wee Irish voice.
But he talks a lot of sense, I think. Like
I like his views.
I like his outlook on life.
I like his integrity.
Aye.
Integrity is just... Has anybody got any integrity anymore? I don't know. I fancy Jeremy Corbyn and also there you go. That's... Aye. If you saw him when he's young, he's quite handsome.
No. No.
But I fancy old Jeremy Corbyn.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Just integrity just gives me the horn.
It makes me so horny.
Aye. It's just...
Not a lot of people have such visible integrity.
They don't.
So you go for it, hen.
So bags over the head. They started the band and they put the plastic bags over their head because they knew from the get go that they didn't want to be recognised in public. So they get the best of both worlds. They get to go and do their music, take their bags off, and just mingle in with the normal people after. And although I always think he must have to like kind of change his voice.
Aye.
Because he's got a very distinctive voice.
But then, depending on where he is, no, I think he does have a very distinctive... I think if I heard his voice in there, I'd be like, that's Blind Boy. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. Maybe he puts a voice on.
I know, maybe he's actually English.
Oh, but you think that his podcast voice is the fake voice?
Aye.
I was meaning like when he's out and about, maybe he puts on...
Like, that would make more sense.
Aye. But I do know people that have seen him and say that he's pure handsome. Oh. So maybe it's a mystery as well. It's like, let's see under the bag.
Aye,
let's get a wee keep under the bag.
Let me rip the bag off your head.
Keep the bag on.
Oh man.
It was before I started listening to his podcast actually, when I first started comedy, like stand-up comedy. I was as bad as you because I'd say you're worse than me in terms of like putting yourself out there. Like you're still not keeping terms with the fact that people
But I need to date it.
Right. And I had this idea that I was going to wear one of the what they called sheet masks on stage. Right. Like my first Fringe poster, I'll put it up here.
You had a sheet mask?
I had a sheet mask on my face and a house coat on.
You were just like, I'm going to do that. Like Mrs. Doubtfire when he puts his face on the cake.
Then I realised it wasn't very practical because they dry out and then they just fall off.
And they're just annoying.
They're so annoying.
I think how fucking class your skin would be if you'd been wearing them every time you were performing. You'd have no wrinkles.
Oh my god. But then I kind of show people who I am anyway. So
or your face would be like, I don't know, too wet,
Almost
I had too moisturised, like kind of like swollen with moisture.
Just my head would have exploded by now. Just kaboom, hyaluronic acid everywhere. But that was my idea, and then I just never done it. Obviously, because that's what I do. I have ideas. I don't follow through with any of these ideas. I could have made like a wee makeshift mask, but then do you know what stopped me really? Because I thought people need to see your expressions and stuff.
Aye, they do. I think they do, especially yours, because they're quite good. They're quite funny.
Thanks.
Like you're quite expressive.
Aye, a few people have said that to me, and
I don't understand why.
I didn't realise that about myself.
Aye, I think you are.
I like it when you get a laugh on stage with a look rather than a punchline.
Aye.
That I find that really satisfying.
That is so good.
It's fun.
I like when I get a laugh when I'm just like
silent.
No, say it now. I love that. I think it's so funny.
So me and Amanda, we don't want to be seen. I want to call faces.
Do I speak?
And she doesn't want to say anything. I say we just fucking, I don't know, maybe we need to come up with a new genre.
Silent comedy.
But like, that's already been done.
Okay. Invisible comedy. Totally invisible make-believe comedy.
I know. It's brutal when you to be successful and to make money you need to have your face everywhere.
Aye, it's just putting yourself out there to be criticised. Like me and Paul, Chris just edited a clip for me and Paul for our roast battle. What am I saying? And Paul's like, right, I'll post it tomorrow. And I'm like, right. But now I'm like, oh no, like people are going to see that.
Aye.
Chris did a really nice edit and he put our Fringe posters at the end as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So it looks great, but it's just the fact that people are going to hear me say jokes.
I know.
Like,
I think
on the internet, I don't know, it's just terrifying.
What are you scared of? Like, what is it you're scared of people saying? Are you scared of people slagging you off, saying she's no funny, or like making fun of your appearance, or like, or are you scared of people saying you shouldn't be saying that? That's not right.
Aye, probably that.
Aye.
Because I make a joke about Paul.
What? I can't even remember.
Being the last potato that was brought over by the English.
Oh, that's fine.
Do you think?
Aye.
And also about wanting to shag his cat. He does want to shag his cat.
Yes,
no, he does a bit.
as well.
I think it's alright. What else?
Aye.
Just making funnies. Well, we do make fun of each other. It's a roast. I think
it's people
just need to, aye. But I just think when Mark put a clip of me and him roasting each other up, and people were saying, like, a guy wrote under it, remember, she's not funny, and I was pure. But then I was like, I love that. No, I actually love that, because I clicked on his profile and he was wearing Union Jack sunglasses, and I thought,
they're so predictable.
I was like, I'm glad you don't find me funny.
Aye.
I don't want you to find me funny.
The only time I
find you funny, actually.
The only time, I've said this on the podcast before, the only time I ever had beef with anybody on the internet, it was the Buddhists.
It was so serious, like they really went for you.
They did. Aye, the Buddhists had it in for me because I slagged off the Dalai Lama. I'm actually thinking about slagging him off again.
Just go for it.
It doesn't get slagged enough, if you ask me.
Doesn't actually? You should do a whole show about it.
I know, but I had a light-hearted dig at him because he said that women, if the next Dalai Lama has to be a female, then she should be really good looking or nobody's going to listen to her. That's what he said. He actually did say that. And so I made a joke at it in my show, but then after that,
annoyingly is kind of right.
I know,
like the world that we live in, that is kind of right.
I know, but that was a joke at the end. I'm never going to do that show again. But I was like, I'm going to apply and I need to get surgery now, so if you can just give me some money, and then so, but then after that, after my show. After the Fringe, he actually made a wee boy winch him, so it became a bit dark.
Go right in, go for the jugular.
I know, but it was like light-hearted, ha 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 before, and then it just
know
went
you're
like, yuck.
Aye.
Nobody wants to hear about an old man
asking wee boys to suck his tongue or whatever.
Aye. Like, that's just turns your stomach.
Suck my tongue. That's the most intimate thing.
Nobody should ever say that to MD.
Have you ever sucked anybody's tongue?
No.
Why would
Tongues
you?
are fucking disgusting.
I know.
See, the fact that we winch, I think when you really think about that, it's really vile.
It's vile.
Isn't it?
Aye, but I like a wee winch.
I forgot what it's like, to be honest. I don't know if I would like it anymore.
Just be no tongues though.
Somebody winch me to see if I still like it. Blind boy.
Blind boy.
With your mask on.
Your bag of your head.
Jeremy Corbyn, if you're listening. See, I don't want a winch.
Is he married?
I just don't think he is.
Oh
Did you know he used to go out with Diane Abbott though? Did the two know used to go out and man fucking have a mad like
I don't really know. Fever dream.
Like,
imagine you started going out with Jeremy Corbyn.
Oh my god, I'd love that. And do you know why as well? He knows how to grow fucking
totties and that, carrots.
No, what is it he grows?
Weed.
The big giant things.
Marrows.
No cucumber.
Pumpkin. Marrows.
Jeremy Corbyn.
Do you know
grows
what?
Big giant marrows.
So I was watching last night. I was feeling a wee bit shite last night, right?
I feel shite all the time now.
I was feeling a wee bit shite and I thought, right, I need a wee bit of joy. So I watched Bob Mortimer's, the clips of Bob Mortimer on Would I Lie to You? Because I just love Bob Mortimer. If you're ever feeling sad, just watch Bob Mortimer, man.
I know.
He's just such
a guy.
pure healing. And he was the bit on Would I Lie to You where somebody comes out and they all say, oh, this is John, I know him because blah 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 blah. And the one woman was like, I know John because we've been in an argument for 17 years about whether courgettes and marrows are the same thing or something like that. And
are they?
Well, we never got a fucking conclusion. Anyway, and that's who he was. He was somebody who she'd been arguing with for 17 years about whether a courgette turned into a marrow or whether they were like two different species of vegetable.
You know, just Google it.
That's when David Mitchell was like, why do you not just Google it? And she was like, right, but back then, because 17 years ago, you couldn't Google it. So it was just like, she's like, we've just never Googled it because we just think, well, it's not that important. Who's actually...
Aye.
I should have Googled it last night.
I know, but kind of don't want to know now. You know?
Just let them argue.
Do you not remember there was this thing, I think it was like either the Sun or the Daily Record, where this is pre-Google times, if you were having like an argument with somebody about a fact or something, you could write into the Daily Record and be like,
settle
this person to settle this.
I don't remember that, no.
What was the name of it? Oh, if MD is listening and knows, you would send in your disputes to this person and they'd be like, no, in fact, blah, blah, blah. They'd go away and do the research.
I would love to, we should get people to do that. Send in their disputes and we can say whose side
we're not
we're
allowed
on.
to Google it, but
we could just say whose side we're on.
nobody's going to send in it.
They might.
Do you even check the email?
No.
Do you not say
I should.
I don't even think I know how to sign in.
Should I check it right now?
Aye.
Hold on.
Okay, well, I mean, aye, because we've got done better to do.
By the way, I want to tell you about how so I was in Blackpool and our hotel just had like a wee continental breakfast and I was like, no. I was like, I want a proper breakfast. So the first day I was like, we'll go out, there was a really big fancy, like a fancier hotel across the road. I said, we'll go there. And we did. And I said, right, I'll get it. I said, just 3 for breakfast. The guy was like, all right, what room are you in? I said, what? Sorry, my car insurance, we may have to cancel your policy. Why do car insurances keep cancelling my policy? Anyway, they said, right, okay, well, you need to pay the new. And I was like, that's fine. And he was like, right, okay, there you go. He was put up 53 quid. I was like, okay.
Can I be honest with you? I totally like lost the train of your story there because I was thinking about your car insurance.
So we went for breakfast at a hotel.
Oh, 53 quid for a continental breakfast.
For me, my mum and Ethan, right? And there was like 53 quid. And there was like,
oh my
okay.
God.
And they showed me the receipt. It was like, just so you know what you're paying for. And I was pure, okay. So it was like 14 quid for Ethan and like 19.50 or something each for us. And I was like, okay. And then so we went in, it was lovely, right? So it was like hot food. No, it wasn't just continental, it was like hot food and stuff as well. So it was like, so I got a full plate of like, you know, sausage, scrambled eggs, mushrooms, tomatoes and all that. Ethan had some bacon and sausage or whatever. My mum got a breakfast.
That.
And then I was like, right, I'm going back up. And I just took like 4 pastries. I was like, these are getting wrapped up. I took jars of jam. I took packets of Nutella. I just took like anything that was able to go into my bag went into my bag.
Well, they shouldn't be charging that much.
I took 4 cups of coffee. I was pure aye. I was pure aye after it. But I was pure yep. Top me up.
Pure feel ill.
I was pure, what the fuck, man? 53 quid.
I've been that person where I've been stealing things at breakfast and I don't even really like anything.
I know.
It's just like this. I don't know. I don't like to be in a buffet situation. It brings out the worst.
It really does.
Side of me. You checking the material, girl?
I'm trying to. Aye, hold on.
We put the email on the podcast information and we were like, email us.
Well, you'll be shocked to hear that nobody has emailed us.
Who emails anyway?
What is this? Oh, my QR. Remember I get charged 30 quid for that QR thing? And I was pure, how do I cancel it? It's because I used the material girl.
Cancel it?
I will now. Anyway. Well, that's that mystery solved.
The odd person DMs us, that's fair, that's fine.
We get quite a few DMs.
Aye, it's like nobody's emailing anymore.
Nobody's sitting down going, I'm going to write an email to them.
I know, it's almost quaint if you email somebody.
Aye, it's fucking weird, actually. Even if they ask you to do it.
What else?
I
went to a body pump class last night.
Well done.
I'm going to go to one the day, even though I hate going to the gym on the day that I wash my hair.
Aye.
I just washed my hair for the podcast, alright?
I did
fucking wash my hair for you.
I washed my fringe.
Aye.
And then the rest of my hair can just be a mess now.
But that's the style of it.
Aye, it's just a big shaggy mess.
Are you sick of your fringe yet?
No.
Just because fringes.
It needs a wee trim or whatever. I trimmed it myself and it's not as good as it was. So I'll get Danielle to fix it. I'll see her next week. We're going to see Hosier at Glasgow Green.
Oh.
Do you want to come?
I don't really. I know a couple of these big hitters.
The big hitters.
I like his views.
Ah, he's beautiful as well.
See, Amy I don't know who it was at the time, but Amy Matthews ages ago was talking about Hosier.
Jenna is obsessed with him.
Aye, a lot of lassies are.
I'm not like that. I think he's beautiful, but I don't fancy him. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
I think Jenna would run away with him.
Is she? If he... Has he got a bird?
Probably. I think she would run away with him.
It's not going to happen then. Sorry, Jenna.
But that'll be fun. That'll be nice.
When is that?
Next Wednesday, the 10th of July.
I'm somewhere else doing a preview that night.
Oh my God, stop going away.
Amanda, for a pointless show it doesn't exist. I'm in Andover. Where the fuck is that? Where is that?
Andover?
Aye.
I don't know. Andover? It's like handover, but Andover? Find it. Sounds Welsh.
I don't even want to Google it.
I'm going to find it. I need to know, sorry. Andover. Right, I'm going to put it in maps and see how long it is. Why stop going away?
This isn't the life a picture for myself, you know.
It's Hampshire, England.
Where is Hampshire?
It's fucking miles away, by the way. 11-hour drive.
No, shut up. No.
6.5 hours.
I couldn't see that.
Or 8.
How long to walk?
How long do you think?
I don't know, walked to Andover.
386 miles. How long to walk, do you think?
Fucking, oh sorry.
You're just walking straight, no breaks.
11 days.
8 days, 9 hours.
Fuck's sake. Imagine I was just pure walk into the gig. Oh, do you know what I'm watching the new, which is really good?
What?
Race Across the
World? Aye. She wanted us to do it.
Aye.
We should do
Want
it.
to make us celebrities so we get to do all the fun stuff. Like, I don't even want to be...
I just want to go on Would I Lie to You and Race Across the World.
I want to go
and Celebrity Bake Off.
I wouldn't mind going on that. I would like to go on Richard Osman's House of Games.
Was Susie on that?
I'd like to go on Who Do You Think You Are? Susie was on that.
Who do you think you are?
Amanda just injured herself. Don't even know what she done.
It was like my ankle, you know, like the boniest bit of your ankle. Just pure fucked it right off the leg of the chair.
That's the kind of thing that makes me want to just like when I do things like that, I'm just like, I wish I could snap my fingers and just know have existed.
Oh fuck, it's really sore.
I've
got big comfy socks on. Look at my socks, they're so cute. They're burgers.
This is ridiculous.
They're burgers and fries, but
that is cute. But like, this is July.
I know. I'm wearing like pure big fleecy winter socks.
I'm not even a fucking fan of the summer, but
I just want it to be dry.
Winter's better for me because I've got hay fever and I'm ginger and like summer fucks me up. But I can't handle this bleakness.
I do like summer, but I prefer autumn. But I still want a summer. You need to have a summer to enjoy autumn.
Exactly.
It's
like you need to put your
you need to go through the
uncomfortable
seasons.
Denims on to get them off.
Aye.
To feel comfy.
To feel the joy.
Aye.
Of the cooler weather. I'm not going to enjoy it because it's here all the time. I'm spoiled. You're so spoiling me. We need a bit of sun. We need a bit of dry.
It's just like it keeps getting nice at like 5 o'clock at night and I'm just like...
Aye, but then you've gave up.
Aye.
You're like, I've gave up. Sorry.
Aye.
It's day's over.
You have been...
You had all day.
Aye. It feels like... Aye, it feels like you've just been beaten into submission. And then it's like, hiya.
Aye.
And then you're like...
no. Where were you 7 years ago?
Aye.
When I was wanting to leave the house?
Aye, it's too late. We want to watch a telly now.
I was so lazy yesterday, but I deserved it. I did so much walking in Blackpool, to be fair. Like, we were doing like 15,000 steps a day.
That's good.
So it was good. So yesterday I drove home and I was just tired. Ethan was sick in the car on the way home.
Classic.
I know. I was like, fucking hell.
Did they manage to like get it out the window?
No, it was on the flare. And then...
Is your motor housing?
No, because it wasn't like... It wasn't much. And I just stopped at TB then and I like got him out and I pure cleaned it, like pure scrubbed it clean and had bags for in case he was sick again. He wasn't, obviously. When we were prepared for it, he wasn't sick.
Oh, I meant to say to you actually. So, that was my seat. Is your motor still minging inside?
What do you mean?
Like everything everywhere, kind of like my motor.
No, I've actually binned a lot of stuff.
But like, does it need cleaned?
Aye.
Because I fancy the guy at the car valet employee.
Where's that?
Just up there.
Will we go?
So I'm saying I got my motor cleaned yesterday.
Oh, right.
What?
But you want to take mine?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I want to take yours.
Why?
Cause he's like,
no, it's not that bad. I mean,
mine was terrible because it was like all Annie hair. And I had also spilled like this
spew
rice
stain in the
thing.
back.
I tried to sweep it up, but I couldn't get it wasn't even rice, it was like couscous or something. Couldn't get it out of all the wee bits.
Aye. Well, no, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's
like, I didn't know. This guy was cleaning my motor, gave it to another guy. I went away, came back, and it was this other guy. And people, I wish I'd have left something in my motor that made me like, I was a fucking tramp, I know, because I was just out of body pump and I was all sweaty.
Right, now you've washed your hair in that, you're like, let's go back up.
I won't be there because that's the story of my life. I don't want. What am I going to like have a fling with a fucking guy at the valeting place? That's not going to happen.
Just say, hi, do you want me to scrub your wheels?
There's something sexy about they guys, but I think they clean your motor.
No, at mine, not my valet place.
Move forward.
Okay. Come in.
Aye.
Stop.
Aye.
Oh, sorry.
And then they'll just like hosing you down.
Aye, you're just inside, like pure.
It's quite awkward actually.
Aye, you're just like, you're pure scrape the light in the window. Pure, you're just like,
aye. And then they tell you to do things you can't really see out the window.
what do you mean?
Like
your
your
lips
mouth
twitching. I've seen it do it a few times.
What one?
What one? They've told one.
What bit?
Like here.
Is that?
Aye, it did a wee twitch there. And it did it about half an hour ago, no?
I can't feel it.
Can I feel it?
Hopefully I'm dying.
Stop.
Hopefully it's something quick and painless.
I know.
Take me
It's this world, man.
I know. Oh, I had Annie in the back of the motor when I was getting the outside cleaned, and then you leave it there and they do the inside. And she pure farted
Oh,
in the motor.
that's a shame.
I was pure trapped because I couldn't put the windows down because they're like flinging buckets of fucking water
Yeah.
at the window. I'm pure trapped with her.
You're like when you get at them. That was my dog that farted.
And I was pure, I might die in here because she went and
Where is she? She's been suspiciously quiet.
I know she's been a bad lassie. My brother was looking after her when I was doing Material Girl, and he's got a dog as well. And she went into the utility room where Buddy's food was. She stuck her nose in this bag of food, ate it all, right? And then
Ate it all.
Nathan, my wee nephew, he caught her, said that she went like that, and the bag was on her head. The bag was actually on her head.
Aye.
And she'd like finished all the food and then took the bag over, and she was covered in all the kind of dust at the bottom.
Aye.
Like what's dust? Like only dog.
That's amazing.
I know. And this is the moment I came home actually, and I was like, what the fuck happened to her face? And they're like, she's just ate
She's bad.
all this food, and Annie's got a really sensitive stomach. Luckily she was fine, but she'd done like 4 massive shites. She got me up at 3 a.m.
She's like, help.
Aye.
I am in trouble.
Aye. And she was pure comatose and all.
She's like, oh. What a wee dick.
I know. Does your cat ever like break into food and stuff?
Oh, aye, all the time. He totally, see if you leave it on the worktop, he's just like his food bag going to get a big tear in it. And I'm like, well, do you know what? It's going to get a bit soggy, and that's on you because you are a wee dick.
And he understood every word.
And he
Do you think
loves,
they do?
I think they do, aye. I think they know.
I don't. I was really upset the other day. I was greeting, in fact, and
why?
Annie was just like, oh, fucking depressed as fuck. And
Why?
Annie was just looking at me as if,
Get on it.
aye. And that's
As if-
happened a few times. Like
Come on,
people
what are you getting for?
People say like dogs are pure intuitive, and oh, if you're depressed, she literally could not give a
She
fuck.
was like, oh, there she goes again.
Mm-hmm.
No, my cat's quite a wee, he's a wee sook.
So she is sick, but only for herself, like selfish.
All right.
I don't think she's trying to date to comfort you.
If I'm like, oh, he'll be like, oh.
Don't. You're pure
What?
reminding me of George Galloway with your wee cat impressions. Oh, remember that?
I don't, please don't. I'm sorry, I purred.
Oh, Jesus, that was grim.
But annoys me, but it's whenever he comes to, like, obviously he missed me because I've been away, so when he comes to, like, sit on me, he always puts his wee front 2 paws on my tits, and it pure hurts because it's, like, always weight, and I'm like, get off my tits.
Aye, Annie does that, so does Buddy. No, Annie doesn't do that as much, but Buddy does that.
You're, like, gonna just sit. If you're going to sit on me, just sit on me. Stop leaning on my tits like that.
I think it's a sign that they love you. I looked it up.
Is it? Well, stop loving me. Just, it's uncomfortable for me.
Aye.
Do you know?
Aye.
No, I feel bad.
I think I just want to harness the animals. I want to be on a farm. Don't want to see another human.
Oh my god, we went to the Sea Life
I
Centre.
don't want to be on a farm because then I'd need to kill the animals.
Would you? But a farm
what
that
farms
maybe
are for.
doesn't. I don't know. A farm where you just have, like a rescue farm, like a
Just for like wee
just to love animals. We like
sad.
uneatable pigs and stuff. My we went to
Uneatable pigs.
uneatable. We went to the Sea Life Centre in Blackpool. I'd never been to that, or maybe I had when I was really young. It was so good. I love an aquarium. There's something so...
I love an aquarium and all, but I think there's controversial. I hate to be this person that's always looking at the pure like reality of things, but I think they might be bad.
I know what you mean, like I hate a zoo.
But put that to one side.
I hate a zoo.
Let's put it to one side for 5 minutes.
This aquarium, well, when you go around, like the pools and stuff, like they have like simulated waves in them so that the fish are as healthy as they can be, because it would simulate them actually being in the sea, so it helps them like build their muscles so they're like the best version of themselves. Anyway, there was this massive turtle, right? This massive turtle, and the shark tank. Now you walk through the tunnel and it's all the sharks and stuff.
Where is this?
Blackpool.
Oh, right. Sounds like exactly like the aquarium I went to.
It's got a massive big turtle in it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with this turtle. She was just so she was just massive. She was just so beautiful. And I was just like, oh my god, like I just kept. And Ethan was like, Mom, like he was literally like, hurry up, and I was like, I'm waiting for the turtle to come down again.
Thanks, he wins. They couldn't give a fuck about
I actually think Ethan was a bit scared, because there was like 16, 17 sharks in this tank as well, and some of them were quite big. There was a big massive leopard shark actually. It was quite scary, like you would not.
Are they all ones that eat humans?
I don't know, there was black tip, white tip and the leopard sharks. I don't know if they eat humans.
There was a big turtle at the aquarium I went to, which is in Scotland. It's near here. What one's that?
Lomond?
It might be, I took the lassies in...
Loch Lomond one.
It had one fin.
Oh.
It was a wee shame. Must have got
like
injured.
Just one?
Aye. No, like what? Like
three?
Horns. Aye, 3.
Right, so one missing?
One missing fin.
Right, I thought I just had like one.
See,
they've got wee otters at that one as well.
Aye, I saw the otters.
They're so cute.
That was quite cool. I actually did like it. It was fucking dear, but
I know we were like 40 odd quid for just me and Ethan. My mum was like, I'm not getting in there, fuck that. I swear, alright. And she went away for a cup of tea, and we went in. I mean, you're in and out in 45 minutes. Like, it's really. But we got to touch a starfish and a crab. Here she comes.
So did we.
Here she comes. There's stingrays as well. I love stingrays. And it was so, I just loved it. Anyway, we were talking to a guy who worked there. He was like, do you want me? So once you come through the tank, you come at the end, there's like a seating gallery thing. You can just sit, and there's a big like wall of the tank. And I was like, I want to know about the turtle. And he was like, oh, her name's Phoenix. She's like 25. He was like, she's everybody's favourite. He's like, but she's no mine. Basically, like, I think she's a wee cow.
Aye. That's you see people that work with animals are fucking weird.
He was pure. She's everybody else's favourite, but she's not mine. And I was pure. All right.
Who's his favourite?
His favourite was like a big fat fish thing. Ethan was like, what about the fish? And the guy was like, nobody ever asks about the fish. He's like, so I can't even remember what their names are. He's like, we'll just call them Robert and all that. And Ethan was pure, all right. And I was like, right, what about the sharks? And it was just the turtle, but she was just beautiful. See,
take a photo?
I took videos. She was huge. She was 19 stone, he said.
What a heifer.
I know. I was like, that's heavier than me. Just like, look at her. She was honestly.
That's a stingray.
There she is. Like, she was honestly so gorgeous.
I think you fancy this turtle.
I think I do. No, and then I just thought I want to like move to like a beach. I want to live in a beach where the turtles go to. I want to go see them.
You want to be a mermaid? Where
they hatch the wee turtles. You know, the wee turtles like migrate into the sea.
Aye.
I want to see that. I want to be a turtle person. I want to be somebody who like helps the turtles. Imagine just moving to a wee island and all your life was like turtles.
I know, but
how simple. How simple would that be?
Aye, that would be nice. I don't know if I'd choose turtles.
What would you choose?
I don't know.
What would you choose?
Is it going to be a sea animal?
No.
The good thing about helping the turtles is you would get to live on the beach.
Aye. Or pandas. Pandas would be nice. Pandas are so like dumb.
Are they?
Aye, you know, they're so dumb. They're always falling air and pure hurting themselves. And
Well, maybe do pandas climb up things?
aye, but they're terrible at it.
And that kind of makes me like them.
There's so many funny videos of pandas just being pure dolly.
I love elephants. Actually, it would have to be an elephant.
I know, they're a bit scary. They're beautiful.
No,
I love them. Have you ever met an elephant?
No. Have you?
No. I've seen them at the Blackpool Zoo years ago. They've got a big elephant bit.
Just expected you to tell me a story about meeting an elephant.
Once. No, but you know how like people go to Thailand and stuff and they like feed the elephants and shit.
Oh, unless it's like I think
that's like a conservation type thing.
Conservation, aye. That's what I want to do. I want to hang about with elephants. And I want them to think I'm an elephant. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Apparently cats think that you're like just a big cat.
Think dogs? Do dogs think?
No, I don't think they do. But cats apparently look at you and they're just like,
You're a big cat.
You're a big cat.
Maybe one day we'll both get too much Botox and fillers and
no,
we will look like big cats.
I really want to get my teeth done. What?
Done
one
what?
of my front
What?
teeth like done. Like
Get a new one?
get new teeth.
I don't know. I like quirky teeth. To a point.
This one, I just have one front tooth that is really quite yellow. Like noticeably yellower than the
You
other.
just whiten it.
My teeth are really sensitive, so I'm scared to whiten it. I don't know.
I might have got sensitive teeth as well, and I occasionally whiten mine, and it's be a gentle one, and it doesn't.
I might try a gentle white.
It's fine.
Right.
Just whiten it. Sorry, I've not had much energy this podcast. I'm just
Depressed.
no. I don't want to say depressed. That's like insulting to like real
People with depression.
That was my chair.
That chair is so
Noisy.
Aye.
I know. Right. What's the next material girl?
28th of July.
Who's on?
We've got me, we've got you, we've got Sabina.
Oh, Sabina. I love
We've
Sabina.
got Beth tonight.
Beth. I just she was at the show.
We've got Jackie Logan.
Jackie's new, isn't she?
Mhm.
Aye.
Brand new. And we've got Daisy Errol headlining.
Oh shit! That was my chair again.
Aye, Daisy Errol's
Daisy
up.
Earl's lovely as well.
She's so-
Well, that'll be a nice show.
I know.
That's nice vibes.
Aye. And then that night I've got a Fringe preview in the stand after, so hang about, come to both.
Is that the one that you've sold? Oh no.
No,
That
this is
one's this weekend.
this is I'm doing a joint preview with Mark Black.
Right. Aye.
Which I think is selling all right, but that'll just be because of him.
Because it's Mark. Because people buy tickets for guys. No, that's not fair. Because he does put the work in.
He
online.
does. We've sold 42 tickets for that.
Right. So what one is it this weekend that you're doing?
Van Winkle West.
On the 6th of July?
Yep.
So if you're listening to this and you're at a loose end Saturday night, go down and see Amanda. It'll be a laugh. It will
Please.
be a laugh. And do you know what? I love a wee small audience for a preview.
Aye, that will
So
be
you're
nice.
only looking for another 5 people.
Aye, Stephen's got to come as well.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really count no, but I've got my pal's baby shower that day, then my preview, and then my other pal's leaving night. He's moving away.
Oh, I couldn't do that. If I had
So
a
busy.
preview, I need the whole day to just pure
Dwell.
dwell.
No, I need to be like, if
Doing
I dwell,
things, no,
then
'cause
I'll be.
I've only got a certain amount of social battery before it conks out.
Aye, you know, I know what you mean. But, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. It's just a busy day.
What's your plans for the day?
Today, nothing. I'm going to try and get some steps in.
I'm going to go and take my Hoover to the Hoover doctor.
Where's the Hoover doctor?
Rutherglen.
Right, the Hoover doctor. And I'm doing Drygate tonight.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. Who's doing that?
Don't know. Paul Black's on. I don't know who that lassie is.
I wonder if ticket sales had a wee spike then.
Raoul Coley. Hannah Campbell.
Oh, Hannah. Have we asked her to do Material Girl yet?
No.
We need
We
to ask
will.
her.
We need to ask her tonight.
You can ask her the night. Aye.
Say, hey, girl. Can you do this? She'll be like, no, you've left it too late. I'm like, okay, sorry, bye.
Oh, look, it's 5 seconds till
Okay,
1 hour.
5, 4,
This is like when you're trying to get petrol in the
2,
motor at the exact
1.